Okay, welcome back to my opinion. I just got out of the range. I went and bought 30 minutes at the range, one target, and a box of ammo, Blazer Brass practice ammo. The 30 minutes was roughly about 20, the target a couple dollars, and the the ammo was like 22 or something like that. Altogether, it was just under 42 bucks for one box of ammo and 30 minutes, which you're not even with a box of ammo, even if you stretch it out, you're not going to spend 30 minutes. You know, at these prices, for someone to be able to practice to what they need is really expensive. And if you don't have extra spending money, if you've got other hobbies, especially like golf or something, you might want to think about giving those up so you can spend your money on going to the range if you really like it. If not, go at least once a month, put a box of ammo through it. If you live out in the country or something like that, uh, you can get away with not going to a range. If you live in a city, you're pretty much stuck. Um, you can do memberships, things like that to narrow the costs. But ammo alone is so ridiculously expensive nowadays. People are buying guns because they know now, after all the riots and all that stuff, the BLM stuff, you know, a criminal gets shot by police, and, next thing you know, they're blaming every person on the planet. Um, so people are still buying guns and things like that, but people aren't practicing. And that's scary because it is not what you see in the movies. You don't just pick up a gun and start shooting zombies in the head. All of the Walking Dead people would be dead. All the characters in The Walking Dead would be dead. It's very hard to hit a zombie, something moving around this big. Very hard. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Coincident, just for the record, I did take my Beretta PX4 Storm compact carry, and that's what I practice with because that's what I carry. It's too expensive to take multiple guns anymore, so I practice with my carry gun. Uh, I try to practice at least once a month, a couple times a month, but it's just so expensive. By the way, that the PX4 compact carry, phenomenal. Again, every time I shoot that gun, it's better. It just gets better. No problems, no hiccups, nothing. So far, I've got several hundred rounds through it, um, maybe 400, something like that. No problems at all. I absolutely love this gun. But that's not what this video is about. It's about the ridiculous prices that we're all having to pay to be able to practice so that we don't get ourselves in trouble if we have to use our firearm and miss our target. And you have to do that. If you're going to carry a firearm, you do have to practice. Practice dry firing at home, things like that. You have to be extremely safe for obvious reasons. And if I have to explain that to anyone, then you probably shouldn't have a gun. But there's a lot of things you can do, and you can get online and find out. There's good, reputable sources. You can practice a lot of stuff at home. Remember the 4 basic safety rules: safety, 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 safety. Okay? Is the most important thing. But you do have to practice. And you do have to go to the range and shoot real live rounds. And every now and then you have to shoot the ammo that you carry, which is more expensive. You got to make sure your gun feeds that. Not very often, just every now and then. Make sure, and change your ammo out maybe once a year, unless you're, in really harsh environments where if rain, etc., like you're a cop or something. But you got to practice, and it's expensive to practice nowadays. It's just the price of ammo is crazy. You know, I remember when a box of 9mm at Walmart, yeah, you could buy ammo at Walmart, was like $3 or $4. Now, $25 for a box of 9mm practice ammo, cheap ammo, $25. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you do practice if you're going to carry a gun or keep one at home or one in your vehicle where legal, etc. You do have to practice. Go at least once every couple months, you know. So it's really not that bad, but at least, you know, if you've went several months and then you go and you're like, wow, what am I doing wrong this time? Last time I was so much better. It's practicing. You lose. This is a skill that diminishes in time. So you do have to practice. And you've really got to practice, because if you ever have to draw that gun and you have to shoot, man, you know, you better make sure that you're confident with your firearm. And the only way you're going to get that is practicing live fire at the range. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe and be safe.